Liberty Nation with Tim Donner.
Say what? Say what? Say what? One more time.
We commence the proceedings with our signature segment, Say What, where we roll out some of the most wacky, astonishing, damnable, and ultimately revealing statements uttered by politicians and the chattering class. Now, even in the heart of summer, deep in the heart of summer, President Trump can't help but make one bombshell statement after another. This week, in the wake of that dust-up over members of the Squad visiting Israel, first they were going, then they were barred from the country, then they were unbarred and decided not to go anyway, Trump said and then later repeated that with blatantly anti-Semitic members of Congress like Rashida Tlaib.
Where has the Democratic Party gone? Where have they gone where they're defending these two people over the state of Israel? And I think any Jewish people that vote for a Democrat, I think it shows either a total lack of knowledge or great disloyalty.
Of course, that statement unleashed a torrent of attacks from leftists, particularly on the historically sensitive charge of disloyalty used against the Jews for centuries. But of course, Trump meant disloyalty to their people, to Israel, not the U.S. But of course, that didn't make the Democrats' talking points. Democrats like Congressman Ted Deutsch tried to say that Trump meant loyalty to him.
It's outrageous, it's offensive, and it's dangerous. I don't know who the president is talking about. Is he suggesting we're being disloyal to him? Is he suggesting that he knows what it means to be loyal to my religion? It creates an environment that puts Jews at risk.
But wait, that's not all. New York Times contributor Wajat Ali went on CNN, of course, and took the argument to its limits, claiming hysterically that despite their constant terrorist attacks on Israel and their calls for the elimination of the Jewish state, he and his fellow Muslims stand with the Jews.
What I want to tell all my Jewish cousins from other mothers is that the Muslims are with you and that we see through this. We're not going to let him use Jews and Israel and anti-Semitism as a wedge to divide us along the religious and racial lines. We're in this together. We know he attacks black women, Muslims, women, Latinos, immigrants, and Jews. And we know that white supremacists are the #1 domestic terror threat in America coming for all of us. We're going to unite. We're going to have our disagreements about Israel, that's fine, but we're going to unite against the common threat that is coming against all of us, which is white supremacy.
I'm trying to remember a single occasion where Donald Trump said anything negative about Jewish people, but nevertheless, the white supremacists are coming for all of us, which actually begs the question, have any of you even met a white supremacist or a neo-Nazi? I never have. Not once. But lest you think Trump was the only one being attacked by the angry left this week, listen to a statement from a guy who's usually a darling of the left, but who dared to put the lie to the whole boycott, divest, and sanction movement against Israel, BDS, supported by the radically anti-Israeli left. Bill Maher.
BDS is a bullshit purity test by people who want to appear woke but actually slept through history class. It's predicated on this notion. I think it's very shallow thinking that the Jews are in Israel mostly white and the Palestinians are browner, so they must be innocent and correct, and the Jews must be wrong. As if the occupation came right out of the blue, that this completely peaceful people found themselves occupied. Forget about the intifada's and the suicide bombings and the rockets and how many wars.
Is it just me, or is that something you'd expect Trump to say? But no, it was Bill Maher. And after he said that, the Squad went on social media and tried to spark a boycott of Maher's show. Of course they did. That's what they do.